It has been an entire year since my very first horror movie collection video, and this video is an update to that, and I want to show you all of my horror movies. Of course, let's start with my Halloween collection, and then we'll move on to the rest of my horror movies. First, we have Halloween H2O on VHS in a protected case. This is the stock VHS that people would buy or rent out at Blockbuster or something like that, or Hollywood Video. But this is a standard VHS that was very, very well bought back in the day before VHS kind of phased out. Jamie Lee Curtis, sexy, smart, and stunning, from the LA Times, an instant classic. We have some stills of the film right there. Take a look at the credits down here. As you can see, VHS. We could take a look at the bottom is the VHS right here. But overall, a very nice artwork for a VHS. Moving on, we'll take a look at the Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers VHS. The scariest Halloween of them all. Not too sure if that's really true, but I do like this movie a lot. I love the artwork here. I love the blue hue that Michael's mask has with the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. And we have the, we have the man in black, I'm assuming, gloved hand holding the knife. We can take a look at the back, a couple stills. It's kind of similar to the Halloween H2O VHS, actually. Get a good look at the back here. There's the side. Very, very nice. Next up, we'll take a look at the CBS Fox Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers VHS. Now, this is the first release of this film, to my knowledge, on home media. We have the Michael Myers mask here, and the Lindsay Wallace house. And this is probably a fan favorite artwork of this film, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. You can see right here, CBS Fox Video. The back here is very retro, very old school. 10 years ago, he changed the face of Halloween. Tonight, he's back. CBS Fox Video, we have two stills of the film. And very, very cool. See, 1988 Trancas International Films, incorporated in Halloween 4 partnership. Really, really cool. This is a very old tape. You can see the stickers kind of looking a little old there. Please rewind. Common saying when these tapes were very popular back in the day. Finally, for my Halloween VHSs, I have the original. This is the Blockbuster Presents version, and this looks very, very cool. I love this giant logo, this strip that says Blockbuster Presents. We have this still of Michael right here with Laurie. John Carpenter's Halloween, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, PJ Soles, and Donald Pleasance. Take a look at John Carpenter's Halloween. On the side, it has that kind of like this red outline around, and I really like how that looks. We have another Blockbuster Presents up there. And on the back, looks really nice. I love the theme that this tape has really kept throughout the whole side of this. It looks really nice. And there's the back. You can see the Blockbuster Video sticker right there. Very, very cool. One of the few films that Blockbuster has actually sold instead of rented. This was also bought in a box set with Halloween 2 and Halloween 3. I think those were Good Times VHSs, but it's very nice to see this. I kind of speed through the rest of my Halloween stuff, because if I really take my time with all these, I'll be here forever and we'll witness the heat death of the universe by the time I finish this video. So first, we'll start off with the Halloween Kills DVD from Walmart with this exclusive, very awesome slip artwork. It's not that great. We're going to work backwards here. Next up, we have the Halloween 2018 Walmart DVD. I wish they made one for Halloween Ends to keep in line with this very generic artwork. But these do have the original artworks on the inside, which is nice. We have H2O on the Dimensions Collector Series. This is the widescreen version. Very nice. The Halloween 3 film collection. This comes with The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, and Halloween Resurrection. The best film ever made. This is the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Good Times DVD. Obviously, if you've collected these media Halloween DVDs, you know who Good Times are and their wacky, crazy DVDs. And speaking of which, here is the Halloween 2 Good Times DVD. One of the wildest covers I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks insane. And then, real quick, I want to show you on the back, you have Halloween 6, Michael. That's absolutely insane. Next up is this double feature, Halloween 2 and Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, with this slipcover, which looks really nice. And finally, for my DVDs, for Halloween, we have Halloween 1978 with the original poster art. Moving on to my Blu-rays of Halloween. First, we will start off with Halloween 2018 on Blu-ray. Now, I really need to get this film on 4K with the slipcover because I have Halloween Kills and Ends with the slip. And this feels kind of lonely just having this standard Blu-ray, even without the slip. Like, I should get the slip for this Blu-ray, but overall, there's one of my only copies of Halloween 2018. We have Rob Zombie's Halloween, 2-disc unrated collector's edition. We have the Halloween triple pack, Halloween, H2O, Curse, and Resurrection. Dimension really like to put out these 3 films in sets all the time, which is crazy. Now, if you've seen one of my earlier videos, when I took this out, we'll actually put these over here. I didn't know too much about this, but from my recent information, this is a German Halloween 4 release with this, like, it's a Blu-ray case, and it comes with a soundtrack disc behind the actual movie that you would play in a CD player to listen to the soundtrack of this film. This is a limited edition, and on the back here, you can see we have different covers, and I'm assuming cover 8 is the original artwork for the film, but there's multiple artworks, and this is number 55 out of 111. And to my knowledge, they've made Halloween 3, 4, and 5. I'm not too sure if they made 2, 1, or 6, but I'd have to look more into that, and this is going to be a long video if I keep talking about this edition. Next up, as we stay in Halloween 4 lane, this is the Anchor Bay Blu-ray. Mustafa Cut presents Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, with the original artwork, but with this orange hue to it, with like flames coming out right here to the side. Looks a little strange, but it's not too bad. Next up is the Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Scream Factory Blu-ray. This is one of their first Blu-rays ever, and with that, its companion piece, the Halloween 2 Scream Factory Blu-ray. These two are the earliest things Scream Factory has released with a couple of other movies. This is the 30th anniversary Halloween 2 Blu-ray. And the Halloween 78 Digibook that comes with the movie here, and it has a bunch of pages where you could read up on the film, how it was made, and really cool. Real quick, here are my steelbooks. This is the Halloween Ends 4K and Blu-ray steelbook. One of my favorites. I just really love the design and the contrast of the colors here. In the back we have Laurie, and you can see the Halloween Kills steelbook as well. Here's the Halloween Kills steelbook. Red and black, I like that a lot. Halloween 3 and Halloween 2 steelbooks from Scream Factory. Really cool artworks for both of these. Actually, you know what? Really cool artworks for all of these steelbooks, really, to be honest with you. Finally, we will get to my 4Ks of my Halloween collection, which is the last bit of my Halloween media collection. First, we'll start off with Halloween Kills. This I got personally signed to me by Aaron Armstrong, who played the boogeyman in the flashback scenes of Halloween Kills, and I think he's also in some scenes in Halloween Ends. Correct me if I'm wrong, but overall, a really cool 4K. And of course, I got the Halloween Ends 4K Collector's Edition. And yeah, see, this is why I need the 2018, so it could go along with these two. And of course, finally, what would I be if I didn't have all of the Shout Factory, Scream Factory 4Ks? So, Halloween, the original. Halloween 2. Halloween 3. And of course, Halloween's 4 and 5. And I really like these artworks a lot. And of course, the 4K collection comes with Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, and the best film ever, Halloween Resurrection. So finally moving on from Halloween, here I have the Friday the 13th Deluxe box set from Shout Factory or Scream Factory. This comes with every single film in the franchise, along with a bonus disc and a booklet. Obviously, parts 1 through 12. 12 movies right here, each with their own individual cases and special features. We got some pretty cool deleted scenes for part 2 that have not been seen before up until now, and of course, cuts from part 7. But overall, really cool. And Jason Goes to Hell comes with both cuts, and most of these films up until I think part 8 has reversible artwork. Taking a look at some more box sets, we have the Critters collection. I have not seen these films yet, but I do plan on watching them very soon. It comes with Critters 1, 2, 3, and 4. All I really know about this is that Leonardo DiCaprio's first movie is Critters 3. Here's the box. It's a nice hard case like the Friday the 13th box set, and it comes with all 4 films in their individual cases. And then, of course, I have the Omen collection box set, deluxe edition. Each film comes in their own case. This is the entire franchise right here. All 4 films, including the remake. I do like these films. I'm not the biggest fan of the remake, but it's all right for what it was. Overall, I like the artwork on both of these box sets, and the picture quality for at least the Omen films look pretty great. First, we have the Friday the 13th remake Killer Cut Steelbook. Really cool. Next up is the Final Chapter Steelbook, and they've been doing these yearly releases for these steelbooks, and I really hope they continue up to at least part 8, because I think these look great. And can you imagine a part 8 steelbook with that awesome artwork? That will look fantastic. Here's part 3, part 2, and of course the original. Let's take a look at the rest of my horror steelbooks. This is the My Bloody Valentine steelbook by Shout Factory. Now, this film is getting a 4K remaster down in September, and I'm definitely going to be picking that up along with that poster, and I think it looks really sick. But this artwork for the steelbook is fantastic, and one of my favorite steelbooks, if not my favorite steelbook. This is Carrie 4K and Blu-ray on steelbook. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Blu-ray on steelbook. Rob Zombie's 31 on steelbook. This is a Target exclusive, I think. Scream 5 on steelbook. Scream 2 on steelbook. And the original Scream on steelbook. Sleepaway Camp on Blu-ray. Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Next Generation on Blu-ray. My Bloody Valentine on Blu-ray. The Phantom of the Paradise on Blu-ray. Black Christmas on Blu-ray. I've got Candyman on Blu-ray. Night of the Demons on Blu-ray. Trick or Treat on Blu-ray. Slumber Party Massacre. Silent Night, Deadly Night, signed by Robert Brian Wilson, who played Billy in the film. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 2. And this is one of the movies I will defend to the day I die. I know this movie isn't that great, but it's so cheesy and funny. How can you not love it? This is The Funhouse on 4K. The Return of the Living Dead on 4K, one of my favorite zombie films of all time. Actually, no, this is my favorite zombie film of all time. I love this movie a lot. Alligator on 4K. Child's Play on 4K. Child's Play 2 on 4K. And Child's Play 3 on 4K. Slaughter High from Vestron Video Collector Series. Candyman, The Day of the Dead. Really cool artwork on this one. Silent Night, Deadly Night collection featuring Silent Night, Deadly Nights 3, 4, and 5. From Arrow Video, The Stuff, and Reanimator. I have Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2. Now, these are a couple of movies I will also defend until I die. I know these aren't really great at all, really at all, but these are so, just like Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, for the same reasons. I love that movie. I love these two. These are just, Scott McDonald's performance as Jack Frost is just so cartoonishly evil. It's funny. I love these two movies. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. This is one of their newer releases. It has this really awesome artwork right here. We got Dennis Hopper, Stretch, The Cook, think that's Grandma. We got Grandpa up here. We have Chop Top up there and Leatherface right here. You open up the sleeve here. Kind of opens like that. We have Leatherface turning to the door. And on this side, we have the original artwork, which is like this Breakfast Club stuff. You know, iconic. And then taking this out, we have the artwork from the first sleeve. And this is a really cool set. I really think this is really awesome. Now, this one's a little hard to show because there is nudity on the cover here, but this is Don't Open Till Christmas. A Christmas slasher flick that takes place in England or somewhere around there. I'm not really too sure, but it has this crazy killer with like this weird like face. I don't know, it's like a face mask of some sort. And he has like a little razor. I'm gonna take the slip off because that one does not show anything inappropriate. At least, you know, mostly. Here's what it would look like. And here's the back. We can see the killer right there. You see what I mean? Like that weird like face mask that's kind of clear. It looks a little strange. And on the back, you can see it better on this slip. Very weird. Very, very weird. Madman Mars. What do I say about this movie? Other than the hot tub scene, probably the greatest scene in cinematic history. I mean, this is a pretty fun slasher if you are into that sort of thing. There's the back. And when you open this up, you've got Madman. There's Madman Mars on the cover. We have the Blu-ray and the 4K. Quick, I have one random 4K. This is Scream 1, the 25th anniversary 4K. The last 4K that I own in my collection. That's pretty much it. John Carpenter's The Thing. My Bloody Valentine 3D with the 3D glasses. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake. Texas Chainsaw 3D, do your thing, cuz. Leatherface. Night of the Living Dead on this Region B Blu-ray. This is the only out-of-region NTSC Blu-ray that I own. Not NTSC is what I mean, but I like this artwork. Take a look at Silent Night, the 2012 quasi remake with Malcolm McDowell. Willy's Wonderland. Friday the 13th, a brand new Blu-ray. And Psycho. My more recent movies, I have Cocaine Bear, Megan, Christmas Bloody Christmas, Terrifier 2. I need to get Terrifier 1. The Black Phone, Pearl, and of course X, and Candyman 2021. The Blu-rays are all complete. Let's take a look at my DVDs. First we have George Romero's classic Dawn of the Dead. I have Zombie 2 with the 23 million names that this movie has gone as. You call the zombie, whatever, you know. It's the zombie with this cover on. Child's Play on DVD. Scream 2. Harry 2-pack, which comes with the original and the remake. Friday the 13th 8-movie collection. You'd usually see this at like Walmart or Target or something. Nightmare on Elm Street 8-movie disc. Now, it's funny how this is the first time I've even mentioned Nightmare on Elm Street. Where's that box set, man? Where's that Blu-ray box set? Come on. This franchise deserves that box set. Like, really, it's been so long since we've had a box set of Nightmare on Elm Street. Of horror Stephen King 8-film set in the same style as those previous 2 DVD sets. Rob Zombie trilogy. This comes with House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, and 3 from Hell. Cabin in the Woods and E-movie cash code for up to $5. Insidious, the original. The Blair Witch Project. Artisan DVD Special Edition. Alien vs. Predator. Spree. Hellfest. Aftermath. I don't know why this is even a horror movie. This doesn't even look like a horror movie, but I looked it up and it's a horror movie. Chucky Season 1. I know this isn't a movie, but it is Chucky, so had to include it. This comes with The Ring, The Ring 2, and Rings. Only at Walmart. You know, save money, live better. The greatest place on the planet. Paranormal Activity, The Haunted, Monsterland, Condemned, the original Alien with this lenticular artwork looks absolutely fantastic. Looks really, really cool. Raptor, The Grudge, Saw, Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, and Saw 5. Last DVD I'll talk about is a box set. This is the Friday the 13th Crystal Lake to Manhattan box set. I just had to have this because this is so old school and awesome. This comes with every Friday the 13th that Paramount has made. So the first 8 films, here we have all of them right here on these like slim DVD cases, which look pretty good. And they're all double cased up, like part 1 and 2 are together, 3 and 4. Which is actually, okay, no, I thought I said part 4 for a second. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and special features. Finally, we move on to the last piece of this collection video, this very long-winded video, the rest of my VHSs. Original Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I think this is the American version. The original Godzilla is a horror movie from 1954. Do not debate me on this. I know what I'm talking about. And I am very confident on that fact. And I will keep, I'm getting too angry. Hannibal on VHS. The Jaws 2 VHS. This one recently got a 4K, which looks very interesting. Very cool artwork on this, though. This is a very old school VHS, too. The Universal Monsters collection. I don't have them all, but we have Dracula and Frankenstein here. The Invisible Man and the Mummy. The Son of Frankenstein and the Wolfman. And all 3 Creature from the Black Lagoon films. Really quick, I forgot to mention my Stranger Things Blu-ray Season 1, which is in the style of this VHS case. And after all of that, I am finally done with this video. Now, I want to do these kinds of videos at least once a year to just see how my collection has grown. And hopefully you've found some enjoyment out of this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.